So my name is Jacky. I am responsible for the engineering and business development at a company called Arrow Electronics, which is a global leading Fortune 118 technology company. Actually, it's very excited to see the Hong Kong startup communities, especially into the tech sectors. We have been working in the past year more than 200 different startups. They've been very interesting. They may not necessarily have the engineering or IoT capabilities. However, they do have something in common is they do have their own brilliant ideas and their IP addressing to the market specific. So give you an example, with our help in the Open Lab, we have established all the latest and greatest engineering equipments and also testing modules with more than a dozen of engineers that can come with the expertise into the embedded computing, sensing, connectivities, and system integrations that provide professional advice to the users. So the Startup Zone in the Electronics Fair helps a lot for the startup. Simply, it creates an excellent platform for the Hong Kong-based startup to learn from other startups from all over the world. It also creates an excellent, networking platform for startup to learn the latest trend. So the electronic fair in this year, that I do see a lot of difference, especially in the tech startup zone, because I see a lot of creative ideas on display. And I'm here to thank, the Trade Development Council and also Electronic Industry Association to really create this platform so that they can help the startups to bring their full potential.
So my name is Nicole Denholder, and I'm the founder of Next Chapter Ventures, which is a funding portal working with women to help them access capital through their business journey. And what we've launched with is a rewards-based crowdfunding platform, and we're growing into startup training services and community services over the next 6 months and launching into Southeast Asia over the coming months. Hong Kong's got a great startup system, and there's such a great buzz in the ecosystem here. I think it's still at the stage of it's growing, but there's a really good sense of community. People are always happy to meet with you and talk with you, but you're seeing growth in the co-working spaces, and maturity there. You're seeing a lot more events, a lot more ways to meet mentors or business advisors, more information on how to get funded. And so I think that's where the ecosystem has changed in the past year or two in terms of there's a lot more information being available to people. And I think that's positive, and it shows that there's more startups coming into the market looking for that. So what I think is great about the Startup Zone here and how it helps startups is that walking into the environment, you can see that they've, it's all very well laid out. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of people here. Also, you're giving the opportunity for some Hong Kong-based startups to see other investors. My understanding is that there's people, it's a global activity. So what's great is that for some local companies, it's a real opportunity to broaden their audience and either through buyers or investors. And I think that's a great positive thing. This year at the Startup Zone at the Electronics Fair, it's been interesting walking around because what you're seeing is which countries are more evidently on mass. Obviously, there's a lot of companies out of China here showing their wares. I've seen a lot of audio walking around. 3D printing is always popular. Joining the HKTDC Autumn event today has been very interesting. I think that the energy here, there's a lot of people around, pretty much a global community here. And I think that's great that you've got so many people coming in, looking at what Hong Kong and China has to offer. Here we are in this part of the world, and there's a lot of great things going on. And this is a great environment to showcase that. So I think been pretty amazed at the size of it and just the amount of offerings on show. And I just wish I'd brought some more people to say, wow, look at that cool product. So yeah, it's been very interesting.